Hello. So today I'm here with just some answers to questions. And the questions came from several different people, and interestingly enough, they all seem to flow together. The questions were about what we do, as in a job. So when some of you asked me questions about either starting out and feeling lost in your, getting out of college, and now it's time to go into what you've chosen, what you've studied for, and there you're thrust into the real world. And then another young lady said, I am in my profession that I chose, and I'm not happy there. And then there was yet another woman who is my age and has been in her profession and has been very successful at it. She's gone back to school. For me, it all starts with really knowing myself. I think that nowadays, for all of us, we really have to choose to stop and to be still and to listen to what is inside of us. And for me, I believe that the practice of yoga has helped me with that. Learning to listen to breathing and to really tune into what's happening in my body, listening to my breath, flowing with breath. That has really allowed me just to understand and to know what it's like to be still in my mind. And so every day, I start my day off being still in my mind. This is the most consistent thing I do in my life. I come here, and when I come here, this is my place where I sit and I breathe and I bring stillness to my mind. Then I have a journal. I journal every morning. I journal prayers. I journal what happened the day before. I journal when I'm mad at people. I journal when I'm happy. Whatever is happening in my life, it goes down into those journals, and I have several volumes of journals. And for me, the other thing I do is that I read my Bible, and sometimes I will use like a devotional book. Sometimes I'll just pick up the Bible. Whatever speaks to me, I journal. Now I realize that you are from all different faiths, and some of you don't really practice any faith. And so I think that what I do, you can still do and get the same benefit of really understanding what is valuable to you and what is in the inside of you. I really believe that at the core of each of us, we are created to do something. There is some special way that you are made. And I do remember a quote from Mother Teresa where she said, "What I can do, you cannot do. And what you can do, I cannot do." So I think that it's in those moments of stillness and quietness when we listen to ourselves and when we write out what are our thoughts that we can really find out what it is that we each can do. And as we work together, we can do many small things with great love. And that's what Mother Teresa has taught us. And it's in these moments, I believe, that you just begin to know your true self. And out of these quiet moments, that is the time where you may just begin to recognize exactly who you are and what it is that you would like to be doing. I think it was Andrea who is starting off in the real world and feeling a little bit lost. And I think that this is the place where you come just to listen to yourself and then just go to that which you feel you are being led to do. If you will just listen to yourself, you will know what it is that you are drawn to. What does it mean to do and find ease? And I think here is the place where you start to find ease in yourself. I would just encourage you, whatever you're passionate about, that is the way that you should go. My husband tells me what his father used to tell him, and I know you've heard this before, but just in case you haven't or need to be reminded, he used to tell my husband, find a job you love and you will never work a day in your life. And I will tell you that when I am teaching yoga, it's like that. And so to one lady, Jane, who is like my age, who has left her lucrative career to go back to school, her question to me was how to banish self-doubt. I think the biggest way to banish self-doubt is to be secure in yourself. So when you come here, when you listen to yourself, and when you feel secure in yourself, it doesn't really matter what you hear from the outside. Those people that you're hearing from on the outside that tell you are crazy to be doing what you are doing, when you're secure in your choice, their voice doesn't really carry as much weight. Surround yourself with people that are positive and can support you in the choice that you've made. And a very wise friend of mine once told me that I was at a point in my life where I had to make some decisions, and I wasn't really secure in the decisions that I was making because I didn't know what to do. And she told me not to worry about making a mistake because I would. And there's such freedom in that, knowing that if I make a mistake, it's okay, and knowing that I probably will make mistakes, but you know what, that's okay. I really believe that all things are going to work out to my good. I believe that all things happen for a reason, and sometimes when we make mistakes, those are the things that teach us the greatest lessons. So I will tell you, go out, do what you feel led from the inside to do, and if you make a mistake with it, just believe that there's a reason for it, and you will find out what that reason is. And I will just say one other thing to Jane. I feel like that Jane is very brave, and I do feel like some of the other younger girls' questions, really, you could answer them better than I can, because you've made a choice to walk away from a lucrative income and follow your heart and really learn something new. And then now you're going to be stepping out and you're going to be doing that. And I'm not really exactly sure what that is, but I have a feeling that you're going to be doing it in a different way, because now you will be working from your heart. So I encourage you all, no matter what age you are and where you are in your life, just to do everything from your heart and do it wholeheartedly. Go out and do the best that you can do for that day. And along these lines, I do want to read you a quote. Now is the time to be you. Our greatest journey is our internal voyage. Take time to discover yourself. Find your essence, the unique you. Advertisers want to classify you. They want you to conform, to be part of a group. But you are an individual. Live your own life. And this next part that I'll read to you, it's a quote, and it has just a truly great meaning to me. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. And the thing that makes this quote so valuable is that his life was cut short, but he filled it. And I think every single one of us are benefiting from what he did in his own life. Steve Jobs. So I hope what I've shared today has encouraged you just to carve out that time for yourself and find out the unique person that lives within you. And then go out into the world and share that amazing person that you are with the people that are in your life. Namaste.